Yay, Charlie Brown.
What are you doing, Charlie Brown? I'm waiting for Valentine. Oh well, good luck. Thank you. You'll need it. You didn't have to say that.
So, as you guys all know, today, February 14th, is Valentine's Day. And so, as you probably guessed, that I'm doing my topic on Valentine's Day. So, today I'm going to tell you guys about Saint Valentine, some of the significant symbols of Valentine's Day, and the impact Hallmark has had on Valentine's Day. So first, I'm going to tell you about the man himself, Saint Valentine. According to Catholic Online, a popular webpage that gives histories of the origin of saints, there are many stories of who the first Saint Valentine was, because there's multiple Saint Valentines, or multiple saints named Valentine. But the one I always heard when I was younger was a story of Saint Valentine, who was a priest that went to jail because he disobeyed the orders of the Emperor Claudius. Emperor Claudius believed that his soldiers shouldn't have wives because it would distract them from wartime and kind of doing their duties that way. But Saint Valentine, being a hopeless romantic, he would marry these soldiers behind the back, Emperor Claudius's back. When the emperor found out, Saint Valentine was put into jail. But from jail, Valentine, who was in love with someone himself, kept writing letters to his love. And on February 14th in the year 269, Saint Valentine was executed. But his last letter to his lover was signed "From your Valentine," which is where we get the whole "Be my Valentine." So Saint Valentine was a pretty sweet guy, but there are also a lot of other sweet things about Valentine's Day too. My second point is, when we think about Valentine's Day, we think flowers, candies, and cards. I'm going to tell you about how a couple of these started. So when you guys think about Cupid, you guys probably think of that nearly half-naked man-baby who runs around with a bow and arrow shooting. According to Greek mythology, though, Cupid was more than just a man in a diaper with magic arrows. So, according to the story, Cupid one day was just playing around, being irresponsible, and accidentally shot himself with one of his arrows, which made him fall in love with an immortal princess named Psyche. So, Cupid would go into Psyche's room every night and talk to her in the dark. And I know you guys are like, oh, that's so sweet. He's just hanging out, talking to her. But that's creepy. Like, he's in the dark. He won't even let her see who he is. I don't know about you guys, but if that happened to me, I'd probably call the police, because that's weird. But Psyche thought it was sweet and ended up falling in love with Cupid without even being shot with one of his arrows. But her being immortal, that wouldn't be able to work because he was going to live for the rest of his life. So she went to the Greek god Jupiter, who eventually granted her her wish of becoming immortal as well. So long story short, they fell in love and they were happy, just like Valentine's Day tries to put off. But nowadays, Cupid is known as a symbol of love, which causes people to fall in love and spread that love all around. Another big Valentine's Day item is chocolate. And according to Gourmet Live, a popular cooking website, there are many reasons why chocolate is looked at as romantic. There's a legend that 2,000 years ago, the Aztec ruler would routinely drink chocolate because he thought that it was an aphrodisiac. And that's what increased chocolate's popularity and associated with love and romance. Also, at one point in history, chocolate was used to treat heartbreaks, and doctors would give chocolate to their patients so that they wouldn't be sad, I guess. So Valentine's Day started with small acts of romance and kindness, and now billions of dollars a year are spent on ridiculous gifts that we give our loved ones. So my third point is, we've all heard the rumors of Valentine's Day being a holiday that was created by Hallmark just to fill the gap in between Christmas and Easter. But in reality, Valentine's Day was created long, long, long before Hallmark was even around. According to the History Channel, because who doesn't watch the History Channel routinely, Valentine's Day greetings were popular as early as the Middle Ages, and then handwritten Valentine's Day cards began to circulate in the 1400s. Although Hallmark did not start the tradition of Valentine's Day, they definitely increased its popularity and made it more of a necessity to prove your devotion to the one you love by giving them a bunch of gifts and cards and candy. So today I've told you guys about St. Valentine, the significant symbols associated with Valentine's Day, and the impact Hallmark had on the holiday. So don't forget, if you guys are sad that you're alone on Valentine's Day, just remember, nobody loves you any other day of the year either.
Good.